First, let's get to Sam. You have a special guest over there.
I do, and I'm having so much fun, by the way. And I'm going to blush through this entire thing because it's Marielle Hemingway, who I've had a big crush on for a while. And her book, Marielle's Kitchen, Simple Ingredients for Delicious and Satisfying Life, is what brought her in with us today. Yes. But also, she's just been telling me about the Go Green Expo in New York City this weekend. Open to the public, everything green.
Absolutely. And I'm speaking there at 12 noon on Sunday.
All right, so you can see her there.
Yes.
We're going to talk about some other stuff, too. But one of the reasons that we started talking to her is we're always telling you these things. And we're saying, don't use the plastic bags. If you're going to use them, reuse them. Don't use the plastic containers. They can leach chemicals. But we never tell people how to set their kitchen up.
Exactly.
So hit me with this, because this is brilliant.
This is one of my favorite things in all the world. This is to reuse your plastic bags, because, you know, we all have these plastic bags and we throw them away. And the thing is, we can reuse them for our produce, especially for lettuce and things like that. You don't want to use it for fruit. I tend to like to use glass for that. But this dries a plastic bag. So you wash it out, you put it on here with the little thing, and it dries the bag out. And it's fantastic thing to have in your kitchen. I've had one for years.
Yeah, I used to always try to set them on top of things in the kitchen, but they never really dried, so this was a brilliant thing.
Somebody just mentioned that you could save your old TV antenna.
Do something similar,
yes,
right.
Exactly.
Now, should we worry about bacteria with all of this, or what are we doing?
The thing is, I use it for lettuce and for carrots and things like that, for vegetables, because you never want to put anything that is warm or heated into plastic, because it leaches chemicals into your food.
Yeah, and so
and that causes hormone imbalances, and it causes a lot of problems. It causes birth defects.
All this stuff that we're just learning about how to use plastic. Now, I know that you have another alternative for plastic containers.
Well, I love glass. Glass is a great way to keep things like nuts and seeds and rice and dry products. And also, I put fruit in glass. I prepare fruit and I put it in the fridge. But glass is it does nothing to your food.
Right.
So you can heat in glass. You can reheat in glass.
I remember seeing all this around my grandmother's kitchen, so it's kind of going back. Save all these jars, the baby food jars from the kids growing up and all that.
And baby food jars, you can clean them out, and you can. I often put vitamins when I'm traveling. Here, I've traveled to New York, so I'll put my vitamins in a little, for 2 days worth, or a bigger thing for a couple days worth.
I love it, love it. This is our just one thing with Marielle this morning.
Let's get
just one thing, which is 10,000 things for just one thing. We're trying, but let's get to the boards quickly. We're going to get to a little weather hit, and this is what it looks like outside on your weekend. By the way, it is Friday, so on the East Coast we're nice and warm. The West Coast we're nice and warm. Right in the middle of the country, it's a little snowy, but this is a sign of the change that comes to the East Coast right after this weekend. We're getting back to temperatures that are near normal and in some cases a little bit below. So enjoy the weekend on the East Coast. That's the weather around the nation. Here's what you can expect. All that weather was brought to you by Lubriderm Daily Moisture. I also want to say I've been snacking on your Bliscuits, because there's a little gluten-free biscuit that you do.
Yes, I have a company called Marielle's Kitchen, and Bliscuits are my sugar-free, gluten-free cookie.
Yeah, kind of good.
And they're going to be at the Go Green Expo as well. I have a booth, so you have to come. Are you going to come?
I'll visit. We're eating with everyone. Elizabeth?
How do you resist that, Sam?
I know, I can't. I can't. I'm still blushing. I'm warm. I'm sweating a little bit.
Sweating, okay.
Yeah.
All right, in the never-ending battle to stay fit.